Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a what to watch during quarantine part 2. I did this video a couple months back around the beginning of quarantine, and technically we aren't really in quarantine anymore, but we're still staying inside, I guess. We're not going to school. So I guess that's still quarantining, I guess. But yeah, so today's video is going to be a what to watch during back to quarantine, and I have 10 new movies and 10 new shows. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So the first one we're going to start with are movies. So the first movie is mid-90s. You can watch it on Prime Video, and basically it's just like a coming of age kind of, like with boys, and it's like skating and all that stuff. I found it pretty good. There's like an iconic scene in it that's like all over TikTok in the middle of the summer, and like it came out a little bit before that and stuff like that. But actually not a little bit, I think it came out like last year or something. But it's a really good movie. You guys should definitely watch it. Like I said, it's on Prime Video, so if you guys have Amazon Prime, you guys will be able to watch it on Prime Video. The next movie is American Pie Girls Rules. So it's kind of like the spin-off to like American Pie from like the early 2000s, I guess it was. And it was really good. I don't watch it with your parents. Like, do not. It's not a, you don't like, no, you don't watch it with your parents. There's a lot of scenes where it's like I clicked through so many things. But it's a really good movie. It was really funny. And no one from the cast, I don't think anyone from American Pie, I never watched it, but I don't think anyone made an appearance. But one of the girls is Stifler's daughter, so I guess that, and you can watch that on Netflix. The next movie is Ladybird. I'm pretty sure that you guys either watched it or have heard about it. It's another coming of age. It was pretty good. It's really funny. I watched it twice, I think. Yeah, I watched it twice. Once with my friend, and then the other with my family, and it was a pretty good movie. But the ending kind of made me upset. Like, they put her, I don't know, you'll watch it and you'll understand that it's like the ending kind of felt rushed and stuff. But you can find it on Netflix, and it was really good, and you can also find it on Prime Video. The next movie is like 8 years old, I think. It's The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Really good movie, let me tell you. When I watched it, I think 3 times. Once when I was like younger, not like too young, I think I was like 11 or something, and I didn't really understand it or anything like that. Like, I was still a little bit confused, and then I watched it again, I think sometime, I think in 2018, 27, I don't know, I watched it sometime around that area. Watched it again, and I still was, like, I understood some of it, but when I watched it, when it came on Netflix, I don't know, it all just kind of like hit. I was like, oh my goodness, like all these things, and I did not understand. Like, it's a really good movie. It's a coming of age movie. It's kind of sad, and it kind of just puts perspective on so many things. Next movie is An Easy A. It has Emma Stone in it. It was really funny, but it kind of took a turn, not gonna lie. I wish they would have kept it going, but I don't know, it was pretty good. I watched it on HBO, but it's not on HBO. It's like on the HBO channel, but like it's not like on HBO. But it was pretty good. It's like basically like a modern day Scarlet Letter. So if you ever watched or read Scarlet Letter, it's kind of like a modern day kind of, with a little bit of twist. Next movie is also pretty old. It's another teen movie, or not another teen movie. Basically any like teen movie you can think of has like spent its way in it. It's like a parody or something like that, a spoof something like that. It is hilarious. Like it's so funny. Like you should definitely watch it. Another one they shouldn't watch with their parents, but it's really funny. I liked it. I didn't watch the full thing because I think I had something to do or something like that, but you know, maybe I'll watch the full thing with my friends or something. And you can find that on Hulu and on Netflix and on Prime Video. So next movie is Pineapple Express. I actually have not watched it, but it's on my list of things that I should watch. I've heard it's pretty funny, and I watched this movie called This Is the End with Seth Rogen, Dave Franco, or James Franco. I honestly, I don't even remember. But it was basically like a whole bunch of, you know, actors. And they were in that, and they kept referencing Pineapple Express, and that's when I put it on my list. So you should definitely watch it. It's on Netflix. I think they just put it on Netflix. So the next movie is old. It's Clueless. If you're a girl and you haven't watched Clueless yet, like, what are you doing? It is literally like, it's so iconic, you know. It's a really good movie, you know. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't think it's a coming of age, but like it's kind of like it's a high school comedy or whatever like that. It was really funny, really good, and a lot of people, like a lot of actors in it that, like, you know, you'll see in so many other things. So yeah, and you can find that on Netflix. They took it off Netflix for a while, and they finally put it back on like earlier this year, so I'm really glad about that. So yeah, and I've rewatched it like maybe like 5 times. Next movie is Edge of 17. I watched it on TBS, like the channel, and I think you can find it on like Hulu or something like that. But it's another coming of age. It's kind of sad, and then kind of, you know, funny, and then kind of like, you know, dramatic. There's like a lot of, you know, features that go into it. But you should definitely watch it. It's something that I feel like every like, you know, kid who's in high school should watch, I guess. It kind of sheds a light on a lot of things, and I really liked it. I watched it I think 2 years ago. It came out in 2017, so I watched it then. I watched that and The Duff. Those were like the 2 like really big high school movies around that time. So the next movie is The Sitter. It's on HBO, and it is literally hilarious. It's starring Jonah Hill, and basically he's like sitting these 3 kids, and his girlfriend wants him to go pick up some drugs from this guy, and it just all spirals out of control, and it's so funny. I really enjoyed it. The ending though, I didn't really enjoy, because like most, like a lot of movies that are good in the beginning, sometimes the end just kind of spiral out. But it was a really good, you know, movie overall. That was the end of my movies list, and now on to my shows. First show I'm going to talk about is Friday Night Lights. You can find that on Hulu and Peacock, the NBC Universal, like, you know, new thing. So Friday Night Lights, it's a football show, but like, you know, there's high school drama in it and stuff like that. It's really good. I'm not done with it quite yet. I just finished the first season. I liked it so far, and you know, I've heard a lot of people like talk about it and stuff like that, so I feel like, you know, it's probably time that I watch it. It came out in like the late 2000s, but it's really good so far. So in my first part of the like what to watch, I mentioned Grey's Anatomy. So there was a spin-off show starring Addison Montgomery, Queen. Basically it's called Private Practice. It's in LA, and literally it is so good. If you haven't watched Grey's Anatomy, I don't suggest watching Private Practice, but like you can, but there's gonna be some things that, like, you know, are gonna kind of be like, wait, what? But other than that, it's really good. You can find that on Netflix and on Hulu. I was just watching on Netflix, so you don't have to sit through any ads or anything like that, but you can watch it on Hulu if you guys, that's all you guys have. But it is really good, and you know, just yeah, and it perfectly, you know, corresponds with Grey's Anatomy at the time. So like, you know, if you guys want to like correspond the episodes and something like that, then you guys definitely should. It's really good, and it's less seasons. It's 6 seasons instead of 17, and there's not that many episodes, so you guys should definitely watch it. Okay, so you guys have probably already heard to watch this, but it's The Office. I probably did like every other sitcom on my last list, but I didn't do The Office because I didn't watch it yet, but I've watched most of it now. It's really good. It's, I don't know, it's really good. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, it's another sitcom for you guys to watch. If you guys watch every other sitcom like me, known to man, you know, might as well just go ahead and get that one out the way. I watched Parks and Rec first, and then I decided to finally watch The Office, and I really liked it. It was really good. And you can find that on Netflix. And soon, I think it's going to be on NBC, Universal, like Peacock or something like that, but I don't know. So, the next show is The 100. Basically there was a I think it was an apocalypse or something like that. Basically the world ended, and a bunch of people went to space, and they kind of basically just lived in space for a while. Then they finally decided to send 100 prisoners down to Earth to see if it's habitable. And basically it is, and there's already people there, and there's a lot of, like, you know, things that go into it. It's a really good show. There's like a season or two that's like hard to get through, but push through it because it really picks back up. And it's just a really good show. You guys should definitely watch it. The series ended a couple months ago. Not a couple months ago, I think it ended like a month ago, maybe 2. But yeah, it's on Netflix now, like the whole series, and you can find it on Netflix. So yeah. Next show is The Umbrella Academy. Basically, like, there's these women who like get pregnant for like a day or something, and they have these kids, and they're like special and all that stuff. They have all these special abilities, and you know, it's really good. You know, there's like a incest type thing. Like, they're not really related, but like they grew up as siblings, so it's like but it's a really good show. Season 1 and season 2 were both really good. I'm hoping season 3 is going to be just as good, not really going to flop like other shows. But I really liked it. It stars my girl Kate Walsh, love her, Aidan Gallagher, and those are like the main people that you probably might know. And if you guys are on TikTok, y'all know Aidan. he had his moment, you know, a couple months ago. You can find that whole series on Netflix. Next show I'm going to talk about is a reality show. It's called Unexpected, and basically it's like a generational teen mom show or whatever like that, and it's really good. It's really funny, and there's a lot of drama, and you're probably gonna hate a couple people, and you're probably gonna be like, what? And you know, it's a lot. I'm gonna tell you, go ahead and, like, you know, beware. And the tell-alls are probably like the best part of the show. Season 3 was probably my favorite season because I think that's when the most drama happened between like all the families, and it's really good. You guys should definitely watch it, and you can find that on Hulu, and it's a TLC show, so if you guys have TLC, you can watch it on there too. Next show is The Society. You can find that on Netflix, and basically it's these group of kids who go on a trip, a school trip, and they come back because of, you know, something, and everything is gone. You know, it's like basically a mock town or something like that, and it's so weird. It's a really like weird show, but it got canceled. Second season got canceled, and I have no idea why. I'm very upset with Netflix for that, because they literally are like keeping all these horrible shows and stuff like that, but they're like discontinuing that. The Society was really good, and it left us on a huge cliffhanger, and yeah, so even though it's not getting a second season, you should definitely watch the first season because it's really good, and you guys can say you guys watch The Society, and it's on Netflix. So the next show is called The Boys. I've not finished it yet, but it's on Prime Video, and it's basically like a superhero show, but like not, you know, it's like a dramedy too. It's really good. You should definitely watch it. Like I said, I haven't finished it yet, so I don't really know how to give you guys like a rundown of the show, but it's really good. And like I said, you can find it on Prime Video. I'm thinking find it anywhere else because it's a Prime original. So next show is Ratched. It's on Netflix and it's starring our girl Sarah Paulson. But I've not watched it yet. I've not watched it yet, genuinely, because I just haven't been able to. But you should definitely watch it. I'm going to watch it when I'm done watching all these other shows I'm supposed to be watching. But it's really good, and apparently it's a lot of stuff. You know, it's kind of like a little horror or whatever, I guess. But I think, yeah, you guys should watch it, and then I'll watch it too. So yeah. So the next show is called We Are Who We Are. And I've not watched it yet. But I've seen so many like clips of it on TikTok where I'm just like, okay, I probably need to watch this. It's found on HBO Max, so like if you guys had HBO Go, it's like the new version of HBO Max, and you guys probably get HBO Max anyways because it has like Friends and The Big Bang Theory and Euphoria and all that stuff, so you guys should definitely go watch it. And so yeah, We Are Who We Are. Definitely go watch it. I've not watched it yet, like I said, but you guys should probably watch it, and I'm gonna watch it too. So that's the end of the video. Those are all my lists or whatever. But yeah, so that's the end of my video to what to watch, and I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys liked the video, and if you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye.